Test 1 2 1 2. Can I be heard? Oh, I know I can be heard because I can hear myself. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first stream of the MiniLCS Summer Invitational 2026. It has been long enough that I had removed all of the things I use to stream on my PC. So finding out that I was going to be running the first stream today to make sure that we streamed our first stream, and it wasn't given to fucking Tuba, you know, now here we are. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the game we have here. So today we have Group D Sweatlord action with two completely new teams in our midst. Hold up. I'm gonna see whether or not I can fix this audio issue. Let me technical difficulties it. Hello, is that audio? My bad, boys. You can hear me now? Hey, let's go. Hey, it's a marathon and not a sprint, as it is every season. So I was talking to myself for like 10 minutes. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna quickly say all the same things I just said that last time there, so that we can make this work. It is only me on the caster desk today, until 7:15, where Tuber is gonna appear, and this is a Sweatlord game. Yes, it is going to hold up. Just wait until the wieners get on the rift. Oh god. Uh, the Weenie Patrol are in the chat, boys. Is one of those ones. Sometimes I think, did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake in naming it Weenie Hut? Because like, while I think it's hilarious, it's kind of grown to the point where I'm a little bit worried about it. People are taking it a bit far. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the game that we have ahead of us. If I buy you a kebab, you would hop on the cast. You think I have money for kebab? You're crazy. All right. So, Goldtooth, or Grandpa's Goldtooth, GGT, Swedish super team, is what I'm referring to them, because they are, I believe, 5 out of 5 Swedish players. We have Gallant in the top lane, someone who has kind of been in and around the server. I don't think he's actually participated as a main roster player in a team until now, so we're excited to see what Gallant can pull out here. He was actually a sub for a different team until he got poached. So Big Bad Buttercups, or Mismatch's 9-man roster of madness, they had Gallant in a substitute role, but he has since been able to find himself here on this Swedish team on Grandpa Goldteeth. And we'll see what he can do. I know he plays a lot of the kind of bruisery types. Synonymous for me in my head with Set, whereas he's got like that 700k mastery on the champion and 50 games played. But he's happy to play weak side stuff as well. He's got some Sion, some Malphite, some Cassante. You can see in this game they put him on the Shen, which should be fun for him. Good little global presence there. Very mobile draft here out of Goldtooth. They've got... If we just run down, instead of talking about the individual players, let's talk about their draft. So we've got Shen, Pantheon, Hui, Ezreal, Poppy. So the B5 Poppy, I don't see I don't see the synergy too aggressively here. Like, Syndra has no dashes. You can't stop Unstoppable Force. You can't stop Magical Journey. Or can you? Like, does he get buffered as he pops out of Magical Journey? I've never seen it. You can, in theory, stop Caitlyn getting away from you if you're in melee range with her net. And you can buffer the Viego W, so the little dash stun, right? But it can't stop Heartbreaker. So that's, yeah, there are a lot of things there. We're going to have to see. Swedish super team got gapped by Lucidity in earlier tournament. Ooh! We got Law! Let's go! I'm interested to see how that one goes. If I don't think you're in the same group this tournament, though, right? So it might have to be a playoffs angle between Lucidity and Goldtooth. But let's look at Osaka team's draft here. So if we need a little bit of context for Osaka team, they are a mashup team. They have already gone through like 2 or 3 different iterations of rosters because of the fact that people keep dropping out, which was a pain. But alas, we have landed on the roster we have right now. We have in the top lane going to be Malphite for Urikai. Urikai? I pronounced that correctly. I'm pretty sure. It's spaced out a ton, which makes it hard for me to read. But yeah, originally actually an 80 carry player, but you know, he's a low master peak player. He's happy to take some of these weak side champions. Gonna go up against the Shen, up against Gallant. We have Duck in the jungle, who is a carry jungler, but is a 9-point player. So it needs to be said that he is going to be a little bit below the curve of the other junglers in the bracket. But they're going to give him the Viego here, so something he's definitely confident on. It's a champ he's got about 50 games on this season in solo queue, so we'll be keeping an eye on whether or not he can try and take over the game. Wait, low-key, let me in the cuck chair. Let's keep it lore accurate. Jesus Christ. Why do people keep triggering our auto mod? Why are we doing this, boys? I don't understand. Can we just be non-PG? Like, can we be PG for like a second? Is that a thing we can do? I don't understand. But anyway, back onto the draft. The bot side here and mid side for Osaka team, I do really like. I think they have a really good range advantage. Oh, sorry, no, not range. Caitlyn into Ezreal. Ezreal needs to land abilities here, right? He needs to land Mystic Shot. Technically, Mystic Shot is longer range than Caitlyn's auto attacks, but you can block them by just standing in front of the wave. So it's harder for him to be able to hit. They also don't have a great amount of wave clear from the Ezreal there as well, so the shove should go for Caitlyn and for Bard. It should allow Bard to be able to roam, to be able to go up to Syndra and help Syndra up against this Hui, where she is outranged. Hui is one of those champions, especially since he got buffed. His game plan is just clear the wave with your AoE abilities, and then look for like roam opportunities to try and like do stuff in the 2v2 with the jungle. So, you know, we're gonna see a lot of Hui Pantheon probably. Syndra is not bad at clearing waves, but she is definitely worse than Hui is. So gonna be having eyes on Hope, so the support lane, the support for Osaka team, and probably the Pantheon here. I think Pantheon's a really aggressive pick. It's something that if they don't get something going early for that jungler, so for Karlan, then he might just turn into a stun bot towards the end of it. And I do want to mention that I think Goldtooth here have not drafted the best of engage tools. So, you know, we have Skyfall or Starfall, I believe it's called, for Pantheon, so he can kind of appear from a mile away, that's decent. But then outside of that, it's, you know, we have Pantheon stun and we have taunt from Shen. And if someone is mispositioned, you can stun them with Poppy E, right? Those are like our three main ways that we have to start fights, and none of them are quite as convenient as Unstoppable Force. Malphite with that, or Scatter the Weak, just catches one person astray. You know, you can, as a Syndra, you can use that ability from like a mile away and still catch someone. You can put yourself in a position where it's hard for Shen to taunt you, it's hard for Pantheon to W without flash, but you can still Scatter the Weak them, or even buffer their engage with Scatter the Weak. So if Lanzus here on this Syndra can put in a shift, I can see a world where the red side win this one handily. But we'll have to see. Is this best of 3? It is. So what bracket is this? It is Sweatlord. So we have. Oh, I've realized that the Twitch chat, I need to actually amend the thing that says draft day. Oopsie. That's on me, boys. Let me amend that now. Gonna just quickly do that real quick. Stand by, boys, stand by. We'll be fixing that one in a sec. It is if you check on the YouTube one I know says it is accurate, because I had to change everything over on YouTube from winter to summer stuff, so that was fun. Sweatlord bracket, GGT versus OSAK, week 1, day 1. Let's get it. This is should be updated now for everybody if you refresh your stuff. And we've got 0 seconds until we get into game, so hold tight. We should be in there soon. TM. I could do some Gamba. I've just realized I forgot about the power of the Gamba. Do we do that? Let's start prediction as we are gonna get into game. Let's get it. So GGT versus OSAK, game 1. Who win? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Submission period of 30 seconds is a bit biblical. We'll do 2 minutes. Do 2 minutes for the Gamba. I can't gamble because I think I'm the only moderator on deck right now. So I'm the only person who can cash it out. But yeah, get the coins in. Get the coins in. Get the channel points in. Let's see who we think will win this one. We've got 0 wins on the board for every team in the tournament so far, so nothing to go on. These guys have 0 history in MiniLCS, so you can't even base it off of historic value. It's got to be purely based on the team comps and the players in the server right now. We can see it's a 4.5k split there for Osaka team. So we got some weeb supporters in the chat. I don't actually know what anime this Osaka person is from. I asked the captain for a team name 12 hours before the deadline, and he just said, we're going to be called Osaka team, and sent me a screenshot of some anime girl. And I was like, all right, bro. Sounds good to me. We'll take that. But let's have a quick look at the runes here. Ooh, good little trade here in the mid lane for Strom. Gonna be happy to take Lanzus down to about 20% HP there. Gonna probably have to both of them burn their pots, I imagine. They've both gone for the D-ring and 2 pots, which is pretty bog standard. Meanwhile, topside have both got the Doran's Helm, so for any of you who have not actually watched any League since the new season started, or at least since the new split started, Doran's Helm alongside Doran's Bow, which you can see both AD carries have, are new Doran's items, they're new starting items. They function very similarly to Ring and to Shield and to Sword, but they give slightly different things. So Doran's Helm is primarily just resists and health, and then the Bow, I believe, is attack speed and Omnivamp. So yeah, they are a little bit, you know, a little bit more kind of niche, but they do find place. Like I said, the Bow is in most attack speed AD carries, which, let's be real, that's most AD carries. It's kind of like the de facto best option. And on tanks, you know, the Helm, just the flat resistances, it's a very cost-effective item, as are most of the Doran's items, to be honest. And I just saw in the chat, some Osaka team will lose, Kenny's will win. To be fair, you've just reminded me the fact that the Bard pickup is technically a takeaway, because Kenny's Bard is really good. We have seen him play it so many times in tournament before. So Hope taking that one away. You know, this series is fearless. You want to pinch picks if you can. If you're confident on the pick too, there's no reason not to. Bard has also been tearing up a storm in pro play, if I remember correctly. I keep hearing about carrier Bard. So we'll see whether or not Hope can channel that a little bit. There's a good little trade there onto the Poppy. And yeah, Poppy in this game, I think it's kind of hard for Poppy to find angles. Like, Caitlyn is able to stay so far away and still DPS that it's like you're really going to have to catch them with their pants down to be able to do anything meaningful, right? It's a difficult challenge, I think, but we'll see what Kenny can do. He's got the Halo Blades, so, you know, when he does find Purchase, like when he does find somebody, he will be able to blow them up. But until he can, he's kind of in the passenger seat for this game. He's a little bit of a passenger princess. Zoom out. Yeah, you so right, bro. You are so right. Whoa, look at that. There we go. We see the E come out by the Poppy there onto Bard, and not too much else to really be gained. Low mana bar here for the Ezreal means that it's going to be really difficult for the blue side to trade. You know, Ezreal is someone, he needs mana for Mystic Shot. In fact, arguably, I think he's going to want to base at some point in the near future to start getting that tier stacked. You know, he hasn't got tier yet, so it's one of those things I think you tend to get on Ezreal early. You get tier on most mana-dependent champs early. Nice trade there by Gallant, though, onto Eureka. Eureka? Eureka. I'm going to go Eureka. That's what we're going to call it now. W chapter. Oh, shit. God, bro, I'm talking to myself right now. You know how it is. It's just me in the chat right now. And I need to shout. We got a couple followers come in. Tempesta. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Yas Raiden, Feed for Vodka, and M. Carrick. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, boys. And Digi, my goat, as well. Captain of Diamond 5. Which, I love the fact that, like, that name works in 2 different ways. Because there's 5 players in your team, so you could be like, oh, we're all boosted, we're all Diamond 5. But then also, for long-term players, they'll remember Diamond 5 was a rank, and it was kind of mega elo hell when it was a thing. Unstoppable Force there, gonna get buffed by the Flash. Really nice by Gallant there. It is a big cooldown though, but with the Taunt landed, that's gonna probably be first blood. Nice one there for Gallant there on the Shen. But the auto cam has no rest for us as it brings us to a little fight in the mid lane. And nice E, gonna stun up the Caitlyn there, but not much else there. No one really to help. Flash W gonna land onto Pantheon, and Karlan should die here as Lanzus is gonna get it with the orb. Big there. Oh, someone else got auto modded. Twitch chat not get pinged by auto mod challenge impossible, bro. I'm one man in this right now. I can't be paying attention to what gets auto modded. Please don't do this to me. Be nice. Be gentle. But that is one killer piece here either side, and we see the flash is going to come out here by Capybara as he does get caught out by Kenny. And red side are trying to start this Drake, but with how low Capybara is right now, they might not be having as free a contest as they want. Blue team get to walk in and steal that one, and now Capybara, he wanted to base, but he ends up committing. He's on 10 HP as they finish off Kenny. And this is a weird one. Ace in the Hole's gonna come out onto Captain Monkey. He does get to walk away, and a few big things were burnt there. We saw several flashes burnt. Nice that the blue side were able to take the Drake away. You know, that steal is gonna delay things by a couple minutes for them, so it's not too bad there. But they lost the fight ultimately. And we'll have to see how things play out, as right now I would say Duck is doing pretty well. Obviously that steal was unfortunate, but you know, he's 0-0-1 right now. He's building to what looks like that's a Heartbound axe. So is he going Triforce? I actually don't even remember everything Heartbound axe builds into, so I'm gonna have to remind myself there. But I know it builds into Tri. And I'm like, is that it? It's probably Kraken Slayer, right? I think Kraken Slayer is his de facto item, so ignore me. We bring ourselves back up to top lane, where Malphite is fighting heavily in the wave here and is losing to minions, as it looks like it was an attempt at bait. But Gallant he's wise, and he doesn't fall for the bait. And now we see 3 members here of Osaka team just commit straight to that grub play here. Carlin is here to try and do something. I think they're gonna just give up that 3rd grub. They're like, look, we don't want to fight. You guys are strong right now. Even if we're a little bit ahead, it's only 400 gold. It's not a massive amount. And your gold is primarily focused on that top side, as it looks like Caitlyn's getting 1v1'd, one auto attack to leave it. The Arcane Barrage comes out, but the Arcane Barrage goes wide, and I think if he just did one more auto, it would have been fine. He would have killed, but instead he channels the ult and doesn't finish it. That is so rough for Captain Monkey there. Unfortunate. Why does my Caitlyn have Hail of Blades? I don't know, but me reading the Twitch chat means I don't get to see Bard kill off that Ezreal. That is rough. GG though for Hope there, getting a nice kill. He has got 100% KP right now. And yeah, this Bard is all over the shop. I mean, literally 30 seconds prior to him getting that kill bot side, he was on those grubs. So he's going in. Why is my caster missing kills for reading Twitch chat? You're so right, dude. I'm never gonna read Twitch chat again. Don't proc that auto mod. I swear to God, I will lose my mind. Ultimate here out by Hui. Magical Journey is going to come out, and that means that they can't do much else about that. And that's a decently long cooldown there for the Hui gone down. So we'll have to see if they can punish him with the ultimate down. I mean, the Drake will be up by the time his ult is back, so it's probably not too bad. Look at, oh, Tuba, please listen to yourself. I had to do this whole stream just because I get a DM from Eunice when you said you're going to run that next stream and it's going to be our first stream. And he's like, surely you're not going to let Tuba run the first stream of the tournament. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was supposed to burn my last day off fixing OBS and trying to make this functional. And even then, no, I'm not going to, I'll bait myself out here. We're still using the Winter Open overlay. It says Winter Open everywhere. I don't want to talk about it. Don't think the Poppy is optimal here. Not enough dashes to block. Yeah, it was a B5 pick. It's a challenging one, but you know, it's 0-1 and 0 right now. So seen a couple good trades, but otherwise it's not been great. Although in comes the flash, attempted stun by Duck. They are gonna lock down Gallant for a bit. The Unstoppable Force does land. Heartbreaker comes out. Duck's gonna kill Gallant here. First kill on the board for himself. And nice little kill there. Meanwhile, Pantheon hasn't really been able to do much. Yeah, EU prod starts 7:15. Brother. Please. Don't even start. Don't even joke, lad. Well, 4 kills here to 1. As we break past that 10-minute mark here, it's a little under 2k gold lead for the red side, for Osaka team, who I can confirm, I think they have played a single scrim, so this is pretty good for them, as we're going to see the ultimate from Bard comes out onto Poppy. Poppy should get obliterated here. Starfall's going to come out, and she's going to get away on like 10 HP. Meanwhile, we've got 4 members of Osaka team split alongside that wall. There's a massive bit of a terrain there in between themselves and the Drake, and it's going to be the blue side that are going to get that uncontested second Drake here. And this is where stealing that first Drake is going to come in so much more handy for them. You know, now they've got that second Drake. They're still behind in gold, don't get me wrong, but there's a very easy win con here in stacking Drakes now, you know. They have 10 minutes if they can get that next one at 17 minutes, and then they get the 4th one at 22. They're going to have, I believe it's Cloud Soul that we just had confirmed. So, you know, they're going to get that extra movement speed off of their ultimate. It's, you know, Cloud Soul, that extra out of combat movement speed as well is so invaluable. It's one of the strongest Drakes. And so, as first items have come in for most parties here, you know, we can see the Titanic Hydra for Gallon, the Sundered Sky for Carlin. We are very close to finishing a Lost Chapter item for Strom, and then it will be Triforce in about a minute or so for Captain Monkey. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Kraken Slayer, as someone in the Twitch chat did say, for the Viego. Although, hold up, we've got a gank coming out here straight onto Strom. He's gonna get popped. Heartbreaker is gonna be the finisher there, and that is way down. Flash was burnt there as well, so that's a big cooldown. Hui is a very immobile mage, so you know, with that flash being down, if you can find angles on him in that mid lane, if he pushes up, you know, Viego will be more than happy to farm him for more kills as the game progresses. But, you know, we've got about 2 minutes, give or take, well, more like a minute and a bit, for the next major objective to come up, which should be the Rift Herald. So, until then, every single time we hover Kenny walking, I just get the bells, and I'm like, oh god, Christmas, not like this. Oh, this could be really nasty. We're going to see a commit, but they didn't actually respect the fact Duck is here. Really big hammer come out there for Scurb is going to keep himself alive. And what was over-aggressive from him in the beginning anyway, is kind of, he created a problem himself and was just about able to fix it there. Kraken into Collector for Viego, more than likely. I mean, he's got the Serrated Duck, so that's probably going into a Collector, as he is gonna try and kill the Ezreal here underneath his own turret. And this is a commit of 4 members. I want to say the coordination here from Osaka team is actually really nice, considering they're a mashup team. Like I said, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that Caitlyn Q that whiffed, but you know, the nice dive there. Kenny is really playing dangerously here. Is it trying to stop bases to let his team have a little bit of priority onto the Herald? Actually costs him his life. Second death there for the Poppy, and that is, yeah, that's not a great look for sure for Grandpa Goldtooth here. As I think they should still get this. They should still get the Herald uncontested. Viego is just going to be clearing. And, you know, we mentioned it a little bit in draft, but, like, Duck is one of the lower ranked players in the tier. So for him to be 3-0-1 right now, having a pretty good series, all things considered, or pretty good game. We're only on game 1. Let's not say good series yet. You know, we got time to see if it's a series, but we're going to see Carlin caught out here as he's going to get caught by the Bard ult. Heartbreaker is going to come out, and he's going to go on a rampage here, and it looks like they're going for tier 2 flash W straight onto Hui. Heartbreaker again, and they know the flash is down, so it's free as fuck. And that is the 5th kill here for Duck. He is looking really good there, as someone just called out the Kanik Ruka call on the Malphite. Am I tripping? Is Is Shen's damage profile mainly physical or mainly magic? I actually don't know. I know he builds a lot of HP. But why isn't caster auto-modded? He's swearing. Hey, I get to do what I want. This is my place. Fitty. That's cool. That's kind of what I thought. As Poppy is here. We're gonna see. We use the W there for a little bit of movement speed. Don't quite land the E, but it doesn't matter because Yuriko is so low that it's a free kill. But it is doubling their kill. So, you know, doubling their kill count. At this point right now, you know, we're happy to see it. 2 kills onto Shen. It's unfortunate that the kills aren't on anyone who could hard carry the game. Like, I would like to see those kills on Hui, but you know what? We take the leads where we can get the leads. Shen is going to be more than happy to have that extra gold, make it a little bit harder for Caitlyn and for Syndra to kill him. Good damage out of the Hui there, as the red side get caught trying to push their lead a little bit. And now we're going to see Duck is all on his own. Ultimate's going to come out from Bard, but it's not going to mean too much, as we're going to see the shutdown go onto the Ezreal, and that is a good chunk of gold. 900 gold in the back pocket of Ezreal, but the fight is going to continue. We see Starfall come out. Ezreal's going to get another shutdown, and that is big for Captain Monkey here. Flash is going to come out for Lanzus and keep himself just about alive. Meanwhile, Capybara has to hold tight on that tier 1 bot as the dive is coming in. They don't have a wave. Barrier is going to get popped. Shen is going to get himself killed here to get Captain Monkey that 3rd kill. And that is a trade, but I don't think it's a bad one. The only thing I would say is I think it would have been better served for them to just rush this Drake. We said earlier, Unstoppable Force is going to come out, but that is an Unstoppable Force into 3 people, and Yurika is gonna die. And with that, that will be still 3rd Drake here going over to the blue side, so they don't actually get punished for being over-aggressive here, and the gold lead has been wrapped back towards 1k. A little bit over, as Viego is now going to chase. There isn't a turret to defend, so it is just a straight up 3v4, but with lower health totals on the blue side. We'll see if he can land this stun. They might be able to make something, but he doesn't think he can, so he just bails, and it's on to counter jungling if they go. So yeah, really good play here from Grandpa Goldtooth to bring themselves back in. They had a really good team fight there. They've gotten a lot of gold here. I want to quickly check gold totals. They've gone from, well, that's going to be about, so it will be 900 just off the kills, but they got 2 shutdowns. So probably like, it was 600 gold off of the Viego shutdown. And if I, wrong button, boys, wrong button. Let me, what was the 2nd shutdown? He got the shutdown on Hope, which was an extra 180. So it took about 1.7k gold that swung this entire CS lead for the Caitlyn. And now Ezreal is actually in charge. So if Gallant gets Protoplasm or Despair before 30 minutes, it's GG for Osaka. Wait, who did that call Pislo? It is what it is. I told myself I was going to stop reading the Twitch chat. You guys aren't helping me in my solo endeavors right now, you know? Baron is going to come up, and well, we're a little bit late on the 22-minute soul that I mentioned. It's going to be more like 24 minutes, but Grandpa Goldtooth, if they continue to control these objectives, they are looking really dangerous as we get towards that 25 to 30-minute mark. They are, you know, they've got nearly soul. They can afford to drop a Drake if they want to. They got Herald. They prevented the enemy team from getting 3 grubs. And I don't know what Ezreal's looking for here, but this is a very extended and very unnecessarily long play here from the Goldtooth. They commit several members, and Ezreal was on some master bait thing, but he is going to get out with the flash and the E committed. Viego is fishing here. He's going to flash W onto the Shen. And this is enough space here where I think if they can get Heartbreaker, Heartbreaker goes wide, so it's not going to be a kill. Shen eats that ace in the hole like it's nothing. Meanwhile, they get a commit here. Duck is going to get that kill. And that's going to be another one there. Double kill there for him. Caitlyn will eventually go down. And goddamn. All right. As quickly as I was praising Goldtooth, Osaka team just saying, no. We have big item spikes. Let's just run at them. We've got 2 items on Caitlyn with Halo Blade, so she's got really big damage. We've got 2 items on the Syndra, as well as, let's have a look at what her stacks are saying. She's on 92 stacks, so not quite execute range yet. And Viego has just finished his 2nd item in the Collector as well, so they were like, look, we have the power to bang, let us bang. And it worked out for them there, as Kenny is playing like rage bait #1 today. He's like, his entire job in this game so far has seemingly been to stop people from basing and just kind of be annoying. And he is 0-3 right now, so I don't know if I want to say it's working, but he's been here. He's been existing. Let's put it that way. I think his skin is annoying me more than the gameplay, to be fair. It jingles every time he walks. I don't like it. It's too loud. But yeah, let's have a look. 22 minutes. Still only 1.5k is the gold lead here. A little bit less, in fact. So the game is still tight right now. There's a ding, ding, ding. You what, mate? Oh, Dusk and Dawn has been finished here for Gallant in that top lane. Meanwhile, we are still waiting on a 2nd item completion for the Malphite, who has been struggling in this game right now. 0, 4, and 4 right now is the Malphite. So, I mean, luckily he is on a low econ champion who realistically can be useful regardless. As we see the E going to come in by Poppy. Poppy has to flash to dodge some damage. Hammer's going to come out and keep herself alive again, but only barely. As Pantheon locks down onto the Syndra. Syndra gets out. Karlan's going to pop Hope here. Quail is channeling onto the Malphite. Malphite doesn't have his ultimate. Oh, sorry, he does have his ultimate here, but he's going to probably use it to escape. And I think yeah, he's out scot-free. Okay. All right, everybody's out. Apart from, obviously, the Bard. Hope did die for their sins. 1, 2, and 8 right now. But a good fight again for Grandpa Goldtooth. They keep finding these little pockets, and that's gonna be the soul given over as well at 23.5 minutes. Like, they're just not in a position to fight for it here. And I wonder if this was a choice, right? Or if it's just like, oh, okay, well, Bard is dead, so we're not even gonna bother fighting for it. We'll wait 5 minutes and we'll fight for Herald. Oh, sorry, not Herald. Fight for Elder. Nice catch here by Poppy onto the Viego, and I think Viego is definitely dead here. Scub is going to get his first kill of the game, and they are going to catch Lanzus as well on the wrong side of town. And that's going to be another easy kill over here for Captain Monkey. And they're going to trade that top tier 1 in the meantime, but I think they also trade Eureka's life. He should die here, surely. I don't think there's much he can do to get out. No flash, no ult, no nothing. He's gone. 0, 5, and 4. How to lose gold advantage 101. Well, I mean, the Baron is going to get started here. And one thing I will say is the Pantheon is quite low, so Kenny's going to have to start tanking this because he is... Pantheon's not known for his regen, let's put it that way. But I think it's still going to be uncontested. You can see Bard and Caitlyn have just decided to get mid-prio, which, I mean, again, fair enough. No one can really help them, so there's not much more you can do in that instance. And now it's going to be about weathering the storm until Elder. You know, we have 5 members of Grandpa Goldtooth. Got that Baron buff. They are going to be problematic here. So have to see whether or not they can do good lane assignment here. You know, we've got Stand United will be up in about 30 seconds, if that. So probably slightly less. Starfall is up as well already. So we could see some cross-map action from the Pantheon. And with everybody up and everybody with Baron buff, you know, we hope to see they're going to start trying to siege some of these towers down. I'm going to see Shen here in the top side. It's going to be poking away at that turret as soon as he gets a chance to. Viego is matching him right now, but I think Viego will struggle with him. He's a little bit too beefy, a little bit too strong. We can see 3rd item for Viego is through, which is the Immortal Shield Bow, to try and give himself a little bit more survivability here. But with Pantheon kind of coming around the back end, we see the stun's going to come out. But yeah, that doesn't matter. Duck is gone. Nothing he can do about that one. And that should be the top tier 2 forfeit as well. And for the first time in this game, Grandpa Goldtooth are ahead in gold. They have all of the objectives. And now they have the gold lead too. top tier 2 is down. No one on red side is matching. Stand United is going to come out here onto Poppy, but Poppy should still die. Surely she does. Lanzus is going to get it. But in comes the Pantheon, and we have to see the backwards unstoppable force to try and save his backline. But Eureka cannot do it, and that is an ace here. Well done there by Gallant and Carlin to be able to just raid the backline there. And it should be a slew of turrets here for the blue side. They're going to take that tier 2 top, take that tier 3 top, take T2 mid. They do actually stop on tier 3 mid, but they get the inhib here in the top lane. So this is big right now. And Elder should be up pretty soon. They got that last Drake at 24 minutes, and I think it's about 5 or 6 minutes. Minions are going to actually finish off the tier 3 mid, so that's big for them as well. They don't get the local gold for it, but you know what? Pressure is pressure, you know? If minions can kill those turrets, then that's one less structure for them to have to break down when they win their next fight. And, you know, that's extra time for them to be able to actually just try and end the game if they can. If they can keep shoving mid, one more team fight win is the game here for Grandpa Goldtooth. As they find the Malphite lacking, he's going to lose 60% of his HP just for being on the same screen as the enemy team. And now the vision game begins, as we see they are choking out the vision of the red side. They've got Pantheon here shoving in mid wave, trying to get that mid inhib here, while top lane is just passively pushing in. You know, they got supers in there like a minute and a half ago. Jesus Christ, the damage onto Bard. Strom is going to be very happy to take that one down, as Bard is going to have his 4th death of the game. And red side do have to just give that mid inhib now. I totally know how to iron my Shen, says Gallant in the chat. Which is a harrowing statement, considering he's definitely totally still playing this game. But we're going to see Caitlyn get jumped onto. Captain Monkey's going to take that 7th kill of the game. And in they go towards Viego. Viego goes down too. And that's the rest of the team for sure. There's nothing they can do as the Arcane Barrage finishes off the Syndra. And now it's a formality. Yep, that is game 1 for you boys. Match point here for Grandpa Goldtooth, as they bring that one back, and they exploded in gold at that kind of 22 to 23 minute mark. You know, after they had finished that 4th Drake, they got the Baron. Sorry, no, it was more like 25 minutes. So, you know, once they got the Baron, they really turned it on. To be honest with you, that was very clean execution in terms of, you know, taking a Baron buff and running with it, you know? They destroyed their base so aggressively. It was like 6 or 7 turrets destroyed during the duration of the Baron. But yeah, we're gonna be going to a little break real quick, and when we are back, we will be back with some game 2 action. So hold tight, everybody. We will see you all in about 10. Whoop. Oh, god damn it. Hello, everybody. We are back for game 2. I'm also not alone this time. You know, I'm not gonna start singing Michael Jackson, but I am not alone. Let's just put it that way. We got goddamn, how many time champ? Fuck, 3 time.
The 3-time baby.
3 time. Yeah, we got 3 time. 3 time MiniLCS champion. Former Piggy, now Mouse. I think Mouser.
Yeah.
Mouser.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Either
It's
one.
always
Yeah.
with the animals, but we got Walker with us, so he's gonna help me talk about the high the high MMR elements, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of my depth when it comes to the Sweatlord gameplay. So run me through what happened in that game there, because it felt like Osaka team were in the lead for the most part, but then it just kind of fell apart a bit in the mid to late.
Yeah. I think based off of the drafts, right? Like I'm obviously gonna lean towards more bot lane specifically, right? You have Kate Bards, double range, obviously. Poppy, I think Poppy should struggle quite a lot. Like it's a really tough lane to play into. And really you should definitely get the early Drakes. I think one was a steal, right?
Yeah,
Golden
the first one
yeah.
was started by Osaka team, and it got stolen
Yeah,
by Karlan on the
I,
Pantheon.
I think the story of that game is just Osaka just kind of fumbling every Drake, really. Like I feel like they should be in a pretty good position to do it. I think Poppy is quite homeless in that game, as you called out as well in the cast. He's not really got much to use his steadfast presence on, right? Like he can't really cancel anything. So
Yeah, it was literally like one dash, I think.
yeah.
I think it was Viego, and that was it.
Yeah, so honestly, hats off to Goldtooth. Like the Kenny found a way, as he usually always does, right? And they somehow got 4 Drakes. I have
It
no
was
idea
at like
how
24 minutes as well. It was
yeah,
barely
it's
even
crazy.
delayed.
Yeah,
It was
it's crazy. Yeah, absolutely nuts. And then as you called out too, yeah, they just got a couple kills on the map, ran straight to Baron, and then it was just quite clean from there. They just kind of finished it off.
From the Baron take onwards, the game was cut and dry. It blew up like the gold lead from. It was like 1K, 2K between the two teams for the longest time, and then after the Baron take, it was just gone. Like they blew up to like 11K.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, let's have a look at the team comps so far. So Osaka have elected for blue side here. They wanted that first pick prio, of which they spent it on the Jarvan, and then it's immediately countered by Zeri, who is a miserable champion for a champion like Jarvan to face, because her mobility is super unfun to face.
I mean, if I'm Goldtooth, I'm banning Braum here. Nautilus blind is a scary thing, especially with Braum open. Zari Naut is like not really a lane, right? I think
it's not a common. I was gonna say it's not a common one for sure. You usually want the enchanters with Zeri to really like amplify her.
Yeah.
But here they've gone for the engage. They've got a good kind of retinue of engage here between Skarner and Nautilus, though. They have a lot of ways to start fights at a moment's notice.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is good.
They should ban Braum here. If they don't ban Braum, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Is that the best support in the bracket? Munty, my ADC. Holy.
Oh, shit.
And why is that Murmur guy typing to me? Okay. I hate that guy. It has to be Braum. If they don't ban Braum, there's some...
Oh,
okay, there you go.
They're listening in.
Well, I mean, there are other choices.
No, it's the logical choice, though. I agree. Like, Braum shuts down Nautilus in lane so hard. No, every single time you wanna throw yourself into melee range, one auto attack or one Q, and it's like, ugh, bro.
Yeah.
Now I get stunned, and now, especially in the early game, before Nautilus gets beefy, he just gets shredded. So it's hard to play through.
What will Osaka support play here? Okay, if I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit freaky, but actually no, it is a good pick. I would go Taric here. I think Taric's really good. Yeah, because I mean, you probably should see more melee champs, but you already are playing into Skarner and Nautilus. Like it's so nice. I think Taric is a pretty good angle here, but not many people play it, to be honest. So I have no idea what he picked. He might just tank a Lulu or something. I don't know. I don't know what this guy plays.
I mean, yeah, Lulu's not bad here. Again, even if it's not great for the lane, because obviously the Nautilus, if it lands the hook, you're probably just dead.
Yeah,
Like at least synergy with Jinx is really nice. You know, you get that hyper carry kind of.
Oh, right, I
try and
forgot
fight
Rail
her.
was open. I forgot Rail
Oh.
was open. Whoops. Yeah, Rail's good here, actually, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, I kind of like the Rail matchup into Naught. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm a fabled Rail one trick, but it doesn't mean that there isn't
The
angles.
insane Rail win rate.
Okay, yeah, well, we don't talk about that. That's my ego coming through and trying to pick Rail in the worst spots possible, right? But I think this game is pretty good for Rail. Like, but that doesn't mean Nautilus can't find angles, right? Like one of his upsides is just the point and click ulti. It's a very powerful tool, but I mean, I don't know. I like Osaka's draft here. I think it's a lot better. The Camille. Ooh. Okay.
Camille into the Ornn is. I mean, it should be. I don't think it's like particularly good for either of them, no? I think that the Camille's happy that she gets to scale, but Ornn is also just happy to fucking scale as well. They shouldn't really be in any danger.
Yeah.
He can buffer her stun with Bellow's Breath, so it's not like he's under kill threat until she has ult. And even then, when she has ult, he'll have ult, and so he could at least knock her up and waste her time. And you know,
I mean,
I think nothing happens top here without jungle intervention, right?
You would imagine Gallant has picked this knowing that like he is fine and like he has to be confident to have opted into this matchup, right? To like pick on 5. Otherwise, then I have no idea what he's thinking. But I'm pretty sure he's happy here. Like this, you know what I mean? Like he's. It does say it's Camille favored, but I know what you mean. I understand your logic. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Camille, it probably is favored for Camille, not in lane, but more so just because, again, she gets to scale for free. Like, she's a champion that she really wants to get to that Triforce. She really wants to kind of become a problem in a side lane. And as she gets levels and items, it will be harder and harder for Ornn to match her. Like, that's just the truth. But I think in the early lanes, like early game, I should say, I think it's probably like no kill threat from either.
I'm a bit scared for Jinx in mid game for sure though. Like you have Camille and Nautilus, right? Like
and Stunner as well. That guy can just come out of nowhere with crazy angles with the E.
Yeah, it just the point and click on Nautilus, the point and click on Camille ult as well. Like this Jinx, if this Jinx can survive that burst, and they can kind of play. If Osaka can play like first target and get a Jinx reset, then sure, I favor them. But I think Goldtooth just have enough burst to kind of blow Jinx up before that happens. In my head, anyway. Like they have Aurora, they have Aurora as well. Like, yeah, they just gotta lay.
A lot of burst.
Yeah, they gotta lay that point and click, I guess, on Jinx and hope that Osaka can't peel, I guess. But I think I prefer Osaka draft. I don't know.
Yeah.
Although actually, wait. I'm thinking. Actually, wait. Jarvan's kind of homeless actually because he's got to play into Aurora, Camille, and Zeri is like the 3 like lanes. You know, they all have some form of mobility to get out of Jarvan.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, it's kind of the risk you run when you B1 Jarvan, though.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
if the enemy team have any kind of like high mobility champions in their pool and you B1 Jarvan without banning them, like, you know, it just is what it is. So I wonder if that was more we want to take that away from Karlan or if it's more comfort for Duck. But we'll see as we get into game. Hopefully, I think in the next like 2 to 3 minutes, it's hopefully gonna be okay for them. I think. I prefer Osaka's draft as well. I think there's more synergy there, like between Cataclysm, Magnet Storm, and Call of the Forge God. They have so many tools to take really like strong fights from quite a big range, right? Like flag and drag into Cataclysm is like you can do it from basically an entire screen away. Call of the Forge God, entire screen away. Magnet Storm is less less range, but you know, if you land any of those 2 prerequisite CCs, Magnet Storm is great to follow those up with. And then if you can lay a Victor ult on top of it, rockets
With a
from Jinx in the
yeah,
back,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, you know, I
It's
think if
the
they
easiest.
get the kill in any fight, then
Yeah,
they win the fight.
it's the easiest like Jinx reset you
Mm.
could like think of, right? Like all those things you just named. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be so easy to get a Jinx reset, and I think you don't really have to worry about. I mean, maybe Skylar will take some time to kill, but you've got a Nautilus there. It will be pretty easy to get a Jinx reset, I can imagine. It's just whether or not the Nautilus, Skylar, and Camille can find an angle onto the Jinx to to try and burst it down. But Osaka do have enough tools, I think, to prevent that. It's I think GoTooth has to be quite creative this game. I think that's what I'll put it down to.
Yeah, agreed. If they can find angles, if they can find like flanks for this Skarner, for this Camille, for Aurora as well. You know, Aurora is one of those champions. If she's in a bush and they don't know where she is, and then Jinx is just within range, goodbye Jinx. You know, it doesn't matter. Like she will die. She presses Q, R, or and it's just like, yep, have fun looking at a grey screen for like 20 seconds. So
Blood will put his traps down. That will save him, Kappa.
True. Well, should I get the Gamba going? Hold up, let me.
Oh, I actually lost my points last game, so.
I would have lost them as well because I would have bet on Osaka team, but I can't bet because I think I'm the only one here. GZT versus Osaka, game 2. Who wins? And they switched sides this time. So.
Yeah. Do I put my faith in Osaka again just to get disappointed? And yeah, I think I will.
Question is how many? I don't even have that many Stimmo coins. I only got 3k. Feels bad. I need to farm those up. I'm gonna quickly, while we have time to burn, I'll shout out all the new people that have just followed. So big shout out to Asura. Hey, that's my top laner. My
Asura, Sweatlord, baby.
That's good. Yeah. I love Asura's been, he's been, well, both of us are called Jack, right? So we're just fuck, our team comms are gonna be fucked. So I've just resorted to just calling people by champ name in game. It's so much easier. Yeah, we've gone through this weird thing in scrims of being like, so you're gonna be the weak side guy, right? And then now we're like, maybe not, bro. Maybe not. Every scrim he wins lane, and
poor Asura. He was
my goat.
he was Giga weak side on Sweatlord's team because they had Cappy as the AD carry as well. That meme is like, yeah, that poor guy was just perma weak side. Oh dear. Blame Murmur. Bad captain.
Damn, rip. Yeah. Still top 4, they'll take it. But yeah, anyway, shout out to Asura, Nox, Gallant. I can't even pronounce that one, so I'm just going to call him Garen because I know that's his name on Discord. And Torres for following. We appreciate you all. Let me check our follower goal. Have we hit that? Maybe. We have. Damn, we blew it up. We're over it by 10. Start a new one, boys. Nice. I don't know. This is such a trivial thing, but I like doing it anyway just because it's fun to see the pink bar go up, you know? There we go. Start goal. Nice. New goal start.
350. Alright,
yeah,
let's go. I give it 3 days.
Yeah, we'll probably hit it when Aaron does the first official stream on Friday, I imagine. Who knows?
Ooh, who's playing?
Who knows? Will we? Well, okay, we don't know which game is actually gonna get streamed yet, but I have a feeling, knowing it's Aaron that's running it, it's probably gonna be the Weenie Hut stream.
Oh,
so be prepared for some Weenie gameplay.
You gotta give the Weenies some representation.
Exactly. But if I remember correctly, so we have two more games on today. One of which obviously Tuber is going to be streaming, which is also a Weenie Hut game. It's Volley Babes and Shadow Wizard Money Yang.
Okay.
Banger fucking name. And on Friday it's Iron Brew Esports versus Rift Raiders. So that's Tuba's team versus Scrabby's team, as we are finally in game. Let's get it.
You know what the first thing I noticed? My eyes instantly panned to Electrocute Nautilus. Electrocute
Nautilus. Kenny is a fiend.
These guys are freak. Okay, it's actually tech when you play into Enchanters.
Oh, okay.
But this is not an enchanter, this is Rel, Kenny, so I don't know what bro was thinking, but you know what? This guy smells blood.
Yeah. He's gonna be looking for it, I can imagine. He's gonna see Crashdown come out here. Nice little trade. Both supports lose a bit of HP, and I think that overall that's actually favored for the blue side there a little bit.
Yeah.
Only marginally, but I think they're gonna be happy with that one. As,
I mean, Kenny's also blown both his pots too.
Yeah. Oh damn, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he has the HP lead now, but yeah, he's down both pots, so it's rough there. As Strom is gonna be pushing into Lanzus. Nice little trade in the mid lane. As everybody's just trading really aggressively on the first wave. What the fuck? They want to try and get a lead as early as humanly possible here. And are there any other interesting runes here? I don't think so, right? I think everything's pretty bog standard otherwise. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I think Conqueror's area is usually correct nowadays. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think I know a couple Zeri OTPs that do it. Yeah,
dangerous for Yurika. Yeah, he very nearly died there. Led with the Bellows Breath, which I don't know if you really want to do that so much in this lane, because, again, you want to really be holding it for her E to make sure that she can't stun you, and she'll eat most of the damage, right? Because once she throws herself in,
why did Born just buy Doran's Helm? Just bought it base. Is just go and refill start tech, or what?
Yes, it is, yeah. Although, generally speaking, that would happen before you base there. Because obviously his passive allows him to shop in lane, right?
Yeah.
So the idea is that you start off with a refill, and then like you get 100 gold from first wave, and then you just hide in a bush and you get your Doran's item. But yeah, that's not how that lane is. That's not how that's supposed to go.
Right,
He's supposed to like not have to base and TP, you know.
Okay, bit of a misplay then. Alright.
Yeah, unfortunate for him. I think, yeah, in that instance, he probably shouldn't be trading so aggressively at level 1, because he's just straight up, he's down stats, like he doesn't have the resistances or the health, right, from his Doran's item yet, so Kenny's mogging them right now.
Yeah, bro is staring at them.
I respect it though. So when I land that hook on you, you're gonna get electrocuted. It's nice though. Oh, hook is gonna come out here onto the rail, but Jarvan is nearby, and I think this should be flash burn, flag and drag gonna come out. I think they can turn this though. Yeah, this is too far. As we're gonna see Rel throws herself in, eats a turret shot. She should go down here. First blood, and in comes the Aurora, and that is 3 kills here. Surely straight over to gold 2. That's they got good spread there as well. One on the Zeri, one on the Aurora, and one on the Skarner. So yeah, that is so rough.
Osaka just got completely. They just got really excited. The initial trade is good, right? But after that, I think you just gotta take that as a win and walk out, because Gold Tooth's mid had Prio could move first, so it's just always gonna be losing fights once it's extended, and it shows because it just goes 3 for 0, which is sad for them because it looks really good at the start, but yeah, they're just very greedy. Don't know when to pull away. It's that's the flash.
Yeah, I think he did need to flash there. If that E landed, he would have got into the wall. Lots of damage there onto the Rel from Scub, and that's the power of the electrocute right there.
Holy! Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a damage check now, electrocute at the end of the game. I have a feeling I'm going for a K. 1K.
Let's see. I don't think it will tell me how much in client. It'll have to be a post game thing, but.
No. If you click on, I can't see it because of the overlay, but you can check rune numbers.
Oh, hold up! I think Nautilus is getting caught out here. Good bit of damage onto him, but luckily for him, Captain Monkey's there to keep him safe. And I think Gallant might be caught out here. He does have the E, so he's probably gonna get away. And I think with no ultimates there, it was easy enough for him to get out. And okay, hold up. You were saying I can check rune damage?
Yeah, there's like a button on like the side.
Oh, I got it. He's done 187.
Yeah, but so I think in this lane, because Zeri's gone Conqueror too, right? I think once the initial like spell rotation has come out, I think it's always it's just always going to be favored for Osaka, just because of lethal tempo, right?
Yeah.
And they get first strike. Hey, they get their first strike of the series. Woohoo!
Hell yeah. Yeah, nice for them there to catch off of the Nautilus reset. They were like, yep, cool, this is a window, we can take this, just boom, get it. The J4 is a little bit down on camps for that because he's had to leave his entire bot side quadrant up. But you know what? If you want to try and avoid what happened last game, I think it's a wise choice. So, you know, it's not too bad. Especially, I think that the Skarner should be a little bit less threatening than the Pantheon Warpath games. We're going to see the ultimate get a little bit wide there because of the flash from Capybara. And nothing is going to come of that play there. Just some pressure created. But on the side, Duck is nearby. He could get involved if anything does continue. I'm not sure if they know that Carlin is reset though. We're going to see the hook come out here onto the rail. Not much else will come of it. And it looks like Duck has no interest in trying to gank this super push lane, which fair enough. He does have camps to clear. Which,
yeah, I would stay away from this. I think they're just going to want to reset or something after this. Yeah. Both AD carries opted into reset. Right as well, she's pretty low. Kenny's going to go off on... Oh no, they both stay. Kenny's going to go off on a little adventure.
Let's see if we can find some stray hooks on that flashless Victor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they do find him. Yeah, he's gonna drop the field down, the anti-gravity field, but doesn't do anything for him there. And that's gonna be another quick kill here in the top lane. Luckily there, Eureka gets, I think, first kill of the series for him off the back of that turret, so...
Yeah, nice run from Kenny. Recognizes he has a timer. Victor's a little bit disrespectful, I think, to be that far forward when... I mean, I would hope that Nautilus, his roam time has been called out. But yeah, recognizing that Victor has no flash, it's an easy kill, easy pickup.
No, for sure. I think that return kill there for the Ornn is gonna be instrumental in keeping him in the game here. As we can see, he is actually only 100 gold down, so it's not too bad. And
that's pretty good.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's rushing Unending Despair here. Hook gonna land onto the Jinx. In comes the depth charge as well. Ultimate's gonna come out. This is really messy team fight here. And Nautilus is going to get to walk away just because of how low Jinx is here. They just can't really press their advantage. Meanwhile, we got 3v3 on the top side, and that is a two-man catch on the ultimate from the Skarner, and it's a bloodbath. But blue side are low-key kind of winning it. Never mind. Okay, alright, Skarner gets out on like no HP, and now it is just Ornn against the world. I don't think there's much more he can do here. He is going to just get walked down by this Aurora. He just doesn't have the facilities to really do anything. And I think, yeah, there we go. It's going to be that fourth kill here onto Strom. And that is so rough for the side of Osaka team. It kind of looked like for a second that it was a winnable fight for them. And then it just wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, this is actually the polar opposite to how Game 1 went. I guess they just found their strides because they struggled, I think, Game 1 early quite a lot. They got a bit lucky. They stole a Drake, right? But it's the complete opposite in this game. You know, they're in control. Kenny's doing some dancing. He knows he's feeling himself right now. He's just standing still.
Yeah,
classic Kenny.
Is 0-0-4 right now, so the electrocute has been paying dividends. He is chilling right now. He's gonna whiff the rel ability there. Jarvan is nearby, but I don't know how I feel about this one. Do we know where the Skarner is if we're blue side? Can we make anything happen? Never mind. We're gonna see Captain Monkey's gonna jump the wall and get himself to safety. But I wanted to talk a little bit, not about the game, but so much like the context of this group. Because this group right now is... Oh, well, never mind. We'll talk about it after this whole trade. Because they have to go to fight, you know? They're like, so you wanted to talk about something else, huh?
Hell no, we're fighting. You got to...
violence on site right now, as this wave should crash here in the top lane. And, oh, hold up, though. We have hovering from Aurora for a potential roam. I don't know if they saw the Jarvan there. Jarvan definitely saw the Aurora. And, not much else should come of it. Let's see Camille here. is trading, but gets caught with a knockup. Nice. All of the Velo's breath there, and that is a big trade. All the Forge God is gonna come down. I don't think he gets it. Yeah, he doesn't even try. He just clears the wave with it. But this is a stark difference top lane, though. It needs to be said. I think that Eureka's doing a lot better on the Ornn than he did on the Malphite. So
yeah, 100%. It's gonna be another uncontested trade.
Yeah, we're gonna go one apiece here. Red side will take that one. I think. Why do they do that? They don't contest it at all because I'm assuming it's because of item differences, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you just look at the kills. I mean.
No, maybe Magnustorm's gonna come out here though. Oh no, she lives on nothing. But the reset is gonna come through. In comes the excited Jinx here, and
but that's you're happy with that if you're Goldtooth though, because it's Zeri kill for a royal kill.
Yes.
So I mean it's 1 for 1, right? It's 1 for 1, but
it also begins the stacks on the anti. So what these gluttons?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean the only item difference is actually it was only the Heartsteel for the Sundered Sky, but I think it's I think they're a bit scared that if they lose a big sequence like that this early on in the game, it's already looking a bit cooked for them. So they've already got the first Drake right, so I feel like they're less pressured to go for that.
Agreed. Agreed. Especially considering I think both teams scale well, but I think that the execution plan on blue side is a little bit easier. So as long as they can mitigate their losses at this point, they don't let things spiral. Like, when we get to that point where it's like all T1s are down and it's just like shove a wave and then go for the nearest neutral objective that's available. They can play through those lanes a little bit more effectively with the Jinx, with the Victor over the Aurora 100%. And Zeri, who I think Aurora really wants to play around bushes, right? If you just face her in an open lane, it's kind of hard.
They smell blood.
Oven is very cool. He burned the flash, but still got yoinked.
What the hell? That looks so weird.
That is so scuffed. But it worked for them there.
I don't like this dive.
This is a very bad dive.
Gun's dead.
Yeah, and now can they get more? Gonna get excited. Gonna try and kill this Aurora. Victor comes around the side as well, and this might be a big turning point here. Jinx is getting to free hit, double kill, and they're gonna start chasing the Aurora down on the other side as well. We'll have to see whether or not Victor can get anything, though. I don't think he can. He's gonna eat a ton of damage. And yeah, that cooldown on that ability isn't that long, so if he keeps chasing, he will die. Gets the laser there onto her, but I don't think it makes a difference here.
That decision to not fight for
my god! Holy! He gets it!
Oh my god!
That is so huge. That was a real game of margins there between those two, and it just about works out for Lanzus, and he equals out the gold difference now as well. 4 kills means nothing when you give over a 500 gold shutdown, so...
I mean the gold lead from that fumbled. Oh wait, is on.
Yeah, and now Gallant looks like he's caught out as well.
I think she's fine up
there. With all of the Forge got down, there's nothing he could really do there, but yeah.
The gold lead fumbled from that initial dive, and then the mid solo kill. It's now gone from like 3k to maybe about 1500. Oh, can I ask the flash? Okay.
Yeah, the flash was a necessity there. It dodges the cataclysm damage and keeps him alive. Otherwise, he was 1000% dead.
Yeah, that decision to not fight that second Drake has proven dividends as well, because I guess Goldtooth were kind of feeling themselves. They play for an invade, get the kill onto Jarvan, and then they get a bit greedy and try and dive for that wave. Some fundamentals going out the window.
Although with the turret down now, we see some big trading going on. I don't know, the Zeri and the Jinx just ignoring each other to hit on tanks was interesting there, considering they were within melee range of each other. But Aurora here is kind of in no man's land. I think she should die here. She's trying to kill off the Victor, but she doesn't quite have the facilities. And now with the excited Jinx, surely the Zeri should go down here, but I think she just about ekes herself to safety. Yeah, and I've just realized we've gone 15 minutes in this game and I didn't actually move the...
Oh, you moved that? Yeah, wait.
Oopsie, boys. I just saw the Twitch chat complaining about it and I was like, my bad, lads. Oh! Magnustorm's going to come out here and... Oh, that immediate barrier kept Captain Monkey alive there.
That was such a weird sequence. There were two separate 2v2s going on. Is Portugal is going to come out?
Another 1v1 topside, and
bonk.
Surely he doesn't get out. There we go.
Oh.
We commit the flash, which is unfortunate, but again, the Ornn here up against this Camille. Under or over on the chances that Gallant just went on like UGG and looked for good matches against Ornn?
Like that solo kill for Ornn has been coming for like the last 3 times we played top lane. That Camille is just slithered away with 1 HP. So yeah, he's for sure done some looking online, done some googling.
Yeah, for sure. Drake is up here, and we're gonna see a big fight start out here. It looks like the Skarner is gonna get shredded. He's not even gonna get a chance to do anything. Yeah, she's excited now. They have 4 members strong here onto the Drake. They're just going to force the others away and then take that second Drake for themselves, which, you know what, again, considering how last game went and how hard it was for them to kind of secure those objectives, I like to see this. We're seeing pings towards the Herald from the blue side as well, as Aurora is a little bit too pushed. Yeah, she's got the invis here, but I don't know if it's enough to get herself out. She's lucky that no one is on that top side there, but it's still kind of hard to get out. She does get it though, yeah. Hexgate's gonna be the safety there, and just gonna see the 4-man commit for this Herald here, and I like it if they can get it uncontested, which it looks like. I mean, Aurora's floating, Camille is nearby too. Gonna go down to the smite there, and Skarner was looking to maybe E over the wall and find something, but they don't do it quick enough. And now here, Camille is being beset on by 2 people. Jarvan gonna pop the Cataclysm here, and comes the ultimate there as well. Gonna get a kill for Duck, and there's still 3 members of the red side though. They're looking. They want to try and get something back for it, as we're now equal on kills, and the blue side are up.
Gold. They were behind by a significant amount of gold. I'm telling you, this is a complete polar opposite to game 1. Like,
it's feeling like it.
Other way,
some League of Throws vibes right now.
Alright, before someone tries to flip another fight, you were saying about like 10 minutes ago before we got about the groups.
Yeah, so Group D, in my opinion, I mean, we are gonna have like a rankings stream soon. I think it's a Gekno thing, so he's working on it, but I think for my money, none of the groups in Group D are anybody's like top pick for like best teams, right? They're all kind of middle to lower of the pack, so every game and every win is going to count, because I think they're all very scrappy and they're all kind of close to the bottom. And so, you know, whoever can get something here, as we see a crazy team fight pop off here. And this is going to be very sided to the blue side here. We're going to see Aurora's hovering. Strom wants to try and do something, but with their frontline dead, Karlan, third death of the game for him. It's, yeah, they should. They're going to be able to crash the Herald into that tier 2 and see what more they can get. They get nearly all of these plates, and yeah, Jinx has got fully stacked Q. This should just be a formality. Kenny is looking for a hook, but I don't know what he can do if he gets the hook. I think it could still be dangerous. I see someone in the chat said flashbang. Yup. I don't know what that effect was. Like, there was some weird visual effect when that team fight happened that just did look like a flashbang, to be fair. But yeah, as I was saying before we got distracted by that group, by the big fight, the 4 teams in this group, we got Big Bad Buttercups, which I'm referring to as Mismatch's 9-man roster.
Yes.
Which I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. Yeah, then Grandpa Goldtooth, who are obviously in this game, Osaka Team, who are in this game, and Project Styx, which is technically currently a 4-man roster because they signed up with a random support from solo queue to give themselves more time to find a support. So, you know, like, realistically, I'm like, it's going to be an interesting group. Let's put it that way.
Could have been me.
Yeah, should have been, yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, from just looking at, like, my team did
the ratings
ranking
thing
together. Yeah, and kind of like from what I mean, from even before doing that, in my head I was kind of like, you know, the 3 obvious favorites, I think, just from everyone I know, is the Chudlings, Donny Blue, obviously formerly Latitude. Kenny is just mogging, and obviously,
yeah, he is.
Yeah, and the Mouse and Mafia. I've gotta throw in my guys as well.
A little bit of self promo.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold up, crazy cataclysm.
It.
That is a bit over aggressive there by the Jarvan, but
He gets a Scanner Flash, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they got the Scanner Flash and no one lost their life, so we'll take it, you know? Because I feel like the red side could have collapsed on him there and it would have been real dangerous. But
a bit freaky.
It doesn't lose anything, so we'll take those.
Yeah, I think those 3 teams are the clear favorites in my eyes, and maybe a few others. And so I was kind of hoping we would avoid them both in the group.
And then you've got both of them in the group.
No, we just got the Chudlings. Obviously, just purely from the power of
Oh yeah, you didn't get Donny Blue. Donny Blue's in Group A, where I think they're like favorites to win that group.
Oh yeah, I think they for sure. If they drop a game, I'd be scared. Oh my god. I forgot the
just
gold.
Straight up give to the.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're giving this.
Hold up, they're looking for the fight though. They're gonna kill Nautilus. Everybody's excited now. Call of the Forge God is gonna come out, but meanwhile, Skarner is just casually just forcing the Jinx away. But he takes a little too much damage, and this is gotta be a Baron, right? Yeah, it's gotta be Baron. So they give up the Drake, but it doesn't really matter when you get a team fight like that afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. I just think that maybe they just got caught with their pants down, because I'm confused at how they were their seconds. They were unable to get their first. Like, they're stronger for sure.
Yeah.
And they just give it away. I mean, playing for the fight is also good, because you know they for sure should stomp them when they just play to get the Jinx reset off of Nautilus and one-shotting him. But yeah, I think they could have gotten the Drake too, but that's just me being nitpicky. But I mean, they take the Baron. They take Baron for 4 kills for sure. That's but yeah, through the power of manifestation, caster cursing and all that, we got the Judge of Things in our group, and we will have to be paying North Stream.
I was gonna say who else is in the group? Actually, I can't even remember.
I don't think we know anyone on either.
Oh, it's Goon City, and Manalik Rose. Yeah. I think Goon City could be interesting. Obviously, they did make playoffs last season, so.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They came 5th to 8th though. They went out. I think they were the first team that Latitude faced in playoffs.
Oh, those poor guys.
And they got.
They were in the other group, were they?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. I think it's like Glub and Bastel and.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I kind of recognize the names, but like, I don't think I've played against anyone.
This is a really dangerous play by Eureka there, and he does actually get himself out. 2-man on the ultimate there by the Skarner. Big damage is coming out on the Victor, but it doesn't matter. Wow. And with the 2 carries here, as fed as they are, 4-2-7 and 3-1-6 for Osaka team, they are gonna crack down onto this tier 3. Cataclysm is going to come out on Nautilus just to stop him from trying to prevent the push. And with Zeri and Aurora not basing here, can they push further? I think they're not going to try it. They're going to
playing it safe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, let's just burn the game wide open. I'm fully expecting.
Oh look, can he stop in the bases yet again?
Okay.
Gallant's here as well with a flash E. Doesn't land the stun. I think Rel's going to give herself up here to try and make sure Victor can get out. Victor does have a shutdown as well, so it makes sense. The bigger shutdown gets to get out. And yeah, Zeri takes that 450 gold to the bank. Happy to take it.
As long as there's not some crazy throw, I'm expecting this to go the way of Osaka. I think they just have all the
I think that team comp is easier to connect with. I think that, like, the only way I think this game goes sideways is if they misplay, right? Like, they have to misplay or Zeri has to go, like, insane.
Yeah,
but
sure.
It's kind of hard without the Enchanter to kind of really buff her up and make her life easier.
I mean, also, I think it's just way easier to get Jinx resets because I think Ornn should be fine. Yeah, maybe I'm Jinx.
Yes.
No, this guy's dead. This guy is dead.
Yeah, there's not much you can do here. I mean, he's quite
Although
beefy,
Scarlet just
but...
Scarlet just kind of maybe safe.
Oh, he whiffs the call of the forward dodge. He's still
Oh
alive though! No way!
Jinx
Aurora
reset.
comes
It's
in.
cooked. It's so cooked. It's so
It's
cooked.
so cooked. I don't even... Oh, he's still alive, by the way.
No, he just...
Disgusting how long he lived.
Yeah, so what I was about to say, by the way, if you ever are going to rewatch that, just watch how quick Nautilus gets one-shot. Because if you just look at his build, right, he's gone Blood Song and Electrocute and Swifties. He had, up until, he's just bought Knight's Vow, right? But like, he has way less resistances than he probably should. Meaning, I mean, it's just the freest Jinx reset ever. And he legit gets one-shot, I think, in that fight. Like, I don't know, that guy's health bar went to Nadia. As they get their second in-hit of the game, and
I was gonna say, wouldn't you build Locket on Nautilus? I feel like that makes sense, no? I don't know, I'm not support main, so I have no idea. But like, I'm thinking just resistances, you know?
Yeah, right. So basically, I think before, you know the patch where they like buffed melee supports and like Guardian and Aftershock and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because they were trying. Yeah. So before that patch, I think there was a while where like Protoplasm Rush was like really good on melees, right? And then after that, they buffed Locket and they buffed Knight's Vow and they buffed Aftershock too. Yeah. And so now I think buying Locket and Knight's Vow is just a lot better. So yeah, I think and Locket in this game too is really good. Like.
Yeah. Trying to keep your carries alive long enough that they don't get obliterated by the excited Jinx seems like it would be more value than the Protoplasm Harness, but
I think Kenny is
does land onto
like
the Victor.
Guess the
That
Jinx.
was disgusting look. Jinx is she's almost, I think she's safe. She gets out, she's gonna kill the Zeri, and now I think it is just a formality. I think despite the fact that the fight started well for blue side, they have to run with their tail between their legs. And yeah, Gallant, Strom, and Scub are all low HP. We're going to see there's a wave ready as well because they didn't prep the waves before that Drake. And so, you know, I think Jinx has this one in the bag, to be honest with you. Yeah, Scub is going to get caught here. He hopes to try and get himself out, but he just can't. In comes Camille, but Camille's going to go down as quickly as he does. And that's going to be the game. The first series of Summer is a 3-game series. Of course it was. It was never not gonna be. It was never not gonna be.
There was never any doubt of it had to be, of course.
GG. We're gonna come to a game 3. Give us about 10 minutes just to let everybody sort their stuff out, and we will be right back with you guys in about 10 minutes. Well, I'm currently stalling for time, so I can change the scoreline. There we go. All right, we'll be back in 10. And unmute. Let's get it. All right, game 3, boys. It's put up or shut up, and we've got Osaka on the blue side. Goldtooth have opted in for that last pick, counter pick here. They want to make sure, I assume, Gallant is going to get a good matchup, and we see... All right, so bans look much the same. Silas' first pick is bold. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. Into Oriana Xin, which I think Xin is fine into Silas, I imagine. Like, he's very good at, like, those kind of extended trades anyway, yeah.
And I mean, it's Xin anyway. Plus, he's also got Enchanter. I mean, it's Janna, but like it's Enchanter nonetheless, and so he will be happy. Paired with Oriana, which is completely fine. Like you can't go wrong with Oriana.
It's a ball delivery system, so you take those.
Yeah. Zyra Rakan, sure. Blind Rakan can be a little bit scary, but I think this is Janna favored actually, in the support. In terms of supports. Corki, yeah, I think I would favor Goldtooth spot lane here for sure. I like Veigar, I think Veigar Cage provides insane value that, especially in comp, that people just completely underestimate for sure. Like Veigar Cage is so powerful in team fights.
Yeah, especially if we look at the team comp that they had drafted until the point of Veigar, a lot of them suffer from, you can't get around the cage, you know? Like Valkyrie, stopped by cage. Faster Than Wind, stopped by cage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like it's... And the main engage tool of this entire team right now is for Xin to E in and then use Shockwave. So if he can't E in, you can't engage, which means that it's so hard for them. Although, Gallant on the R5 Fiora pick is crazy.
It's bold. This guy's feeling himself. After I'm going to say a pretty unimpressive Camille performance with the counter pick. So we'll have to see if he turns up this game on the Fiora.
Yeah, no, the Camille was not great, but the Fiora here up against the Cassante should be...
I mean, and in terms of Silas ults for him to steal,
not great on anyone, really. I think the only good one is
Oriana?
Probably Oriana, yeah. Oriana, and to a lesser extent, Janna, I guess. Like...
Yeah, no, I feel like he's just always going to want Oriana. Maybe Xin, maybe just to keep himself alive if he's just sending it. But, like,
but I mean, to be fair, the Xin and the Janna ults are fairly similar. Like,
true.
The logic behind why you take them, which is self-preservation.
Yeah, this is true.
But they don't give him much more in damage.
He's just gonna always try and get Oriana ult, I feel like. So yeah, in terms of a Silas game, probably not the best, because I think half of why you want a Silas game is like the ultis that you can take, right? But having said that, I do like the Veigar. I think the Veigar pick will prove to be pretty useful. But
I mean, I think with them B1ing the Silas, right? They took the Oriana really early, thinking it was Silas mid, right? So I think that's probably a nice kind of... I don't know how the Veigar Oriana lane is in comparison to the Silas Oriana lane. I imagine... If you're opting into it, then I imagine it's favored for Veigar, right?
But... I feel like it should be Oriana favored though, because she like. But I know what you mean. The logic that you're opting into a matchup means like most people surely feel like if you're
even if it's not a good matchup, you must at least think you're confident.
Yeah.
You don't choose to take it
if you're just gonna get absolutely fisted and you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, maybe he should. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I know for certain. I think bot lane wise, Goldtooth bot lane should be favored here.
Corki Janna versus Zyra Rakan, I think. In the early game, Corki just dances on Zyra, right? She really needs to get items, and then she can kind of be a danger. But early game, it's kind of hard.
Oh, it's shaping up to be a bit of a spicy game 3 here.
Yeah. The top lane is the one for me that I'm like, I don't know how to feel about it, because like Yeah, the top laner for Osaka team has been having a hard time. He looked good on the Ornn though, I'll say, in comparison to the first game. But he's played weak side champs all 3 games. And up against Gallant, I think in game 1, Gallant had a really good game on the Shen, who isn't so much of a carry pick, but more so just like a facilitator for the rest of his team. You know, Stand United is there, being a split push threat even is kind of the secondary job for him. But then on the Camille and on the we'll see how he does here on the Fiora. I think Fiora is much more akin to Camille than it is to Shen. And so we'll have to keep an eye on him and see how well he does here. But, you know, the team clearly have faith in Gallant because,
Yes.
this is the 2nd game in a row, I think, where he's gotten the R5. And
yeah, his confidence must be unwavered, right? Because, you know, he's got the R5 game 2. It's not worked out. It looked pretty poor, actually. But, you know, he's ran it back. He said, you know what? No, I'm gonna pick this Fiora. I'm gonna stomp this Cassante hopefully and create a lead for myself. So yeah, we'll have to see if it pays off for Goldtooth here. But I think Cassante has a bit of a history in MiniLCS for just being an absolute demon.
Yeah,
Mostly,
I mean, I was gonna say that's Linium. Yeah, that's mainly Linium. Yeah.
But no. Shout out Luca in game 5 versus Latitude. That guy was an absolute monster on this champion on the first pick Cassante. But
the Cassante Sweatlord special.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe this champion just has something about it, you know. We'll have to see.
Well, I've just realized we're running out of time on this prediction, and there hasn't been many coins spent. So maybe people didn't realize we did put the predictions up, guys. Put the money where put your money where your mouth is. Osaka GGT, who's taken game 3, only 250 coins currently on Osaka team. So we'll have to see what they can do here. You know, they are, like we said, they're a mashup team, and I think that, you know, in game 1 we saw the coordination was maybe not there, so they draft that game 2 draft was a lot easier to execute. And you know, I mean, you kind of see it. You saw it pay dividends, right? Because they were able to just shut down a lot of people on Goldtooth, and it was really hard for the Zeri to get into the game. It was, you know, the front line got just shredded so many times, and it was very rough. But
yeah, like game 2, complete contrast. They looked a lot cleaner when they just had a pretty quite a simple draft to execute, right? They looked like they knew what they were doing, and I think, I mean, there's a couple freaky champions in there, but I think their draft. Actually, no, I'm lying. I think I kind of prefer Goldtooth's draft. I think maybe. I don't know. It's very close. It's very close. Because, I mean, honestly, actually, both teams are kind of lacking engage, like standard engage, right? Like, Rakan hates to be primary engage, so they're kind of relying on Salis to find some angles, and maybe a Veigar cage, and then on the side of Goldtooth, it's kind of just Xin Zhao running in like a psycho with the Ori Ball. Yeah, it's going to be a bit freaky, I think, this game. I'm predicting
I agree. I think both teams lack consistent kind of go button, right? Like in game 2, the reason why Osaka team were able to kind of get the fights they wanted was because they had that Cataclysm, and they had Curse of the Sad Mummy, Jesus. They had Call of the Forge God. They had there was a third one that's escaping me right now. Magnustorm, right? They had like so many good ways to start fights. Right now, the only good way I really see for them to get like a favorable 5v5 is the cage. You know?
Yeah.
Catching somebody with the cage is the main way that they're gonna find something in this game. Or finding like a priority target with all out, right? Kind of isolating them over a wall or something.
Yeah, what I will say is whoever's behind in this game, in like mid game, late game is gonna be really depressed because
they're not gonna have a way to get into the fight.
yeah. Like, I mean, the team who are winning for sure, it will maybe be like it will also be a bit hard to start fights, but you're ahead. You're in, you know.
Yeah. The enemy team, if you're at the objective first, the enemy team have to play into you, and so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, this game, like I said, game 2 in terms of being creative. I think this game, both teams.
I just got called out. There we go. I may have forgotten to change the stream over.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, both teams will have to be creative, as I think Goldtooth will have the the favorable bot lane matchup here.
Yeah.
And get prior.
Yeah, they should get the early priority with the Corki. He's just his damage is ridiculous with the Gatling gun, right?
Yeah.
And Phosphorus Bomb as well. They're just they're really oppressive tools in the early game for him. As long as he doesn't run out of mana, it should be fine. They get the early lead there as well. And levels is
oh, Kenny's just taking a turret shot for fun. Yeah. That's not what we want to see.
No, not really what you want to see. But do you know what? We've doubted this man before, and this time he's actually playing standard runes. You love to see that he's got the arcane comment. I'm pretty sure that's fairly standard.
That is one of her like standard runes. Yeah, I mean you can also go airy and stuff, but
yeah, if you want to be more defensive, I think airy is the option. But I mean, he's not been too defensive the entire series. Bro, his damage maxing, so.
If you know about Kenny, you know this guy does not know what defensive means. In his rune choices, in his item buys, etc. Yeah, this guy does not care. I mean, he even manages to pull off an early base, which I guess Osaka just did not realize. I guess because.
Yeah, I mean the wave was pushed, so while the wave reset, he was able to get one off. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I like the arcane comet with Janna because her W inherently slows them, which makes it so much easier to land the arcane comet.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's like it works the same as the Malphite Q.
It's really obnoxious to deal with like a point and click spell that you can proc comet off, and it just it's annoying. I hate it
for sure. I'm pretty sure that Capybara and Hope probably hate it too right now, but.
Yeah, I mean, this Orianna is having a field day in mid. If you like, how HP wise, and also still has the pot. Veigar's had to burn 2 pots. So maybe he underestimated it, or maybe he just picked it knowing it's a bad matchup, but he's gonna be useful later on because that guy's struggling.
No, I mean, I guess it could have been that where it's more of a we are a scaling team here already, right? They've got the Xayah, the Cassante is going to want to scale as well. So, the Veigar is one of those champions that he just infinitely scales, right? Everything he kills with his Q gives him AP. Every champion he kills gives him AP. So he's one of the more disgusting champions when it comes to that kind of late game insurance policy. Because even if he is getting his shit kicked in lane, like. As long as he gets to 20 minutes, as long as he's farming okay and he's killing things with Q, it's not going to matter too much. You can even go for these beefier builds where he's going for Rod of Ages right now, right? And that makes
he will still do damage.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Just more tankier. He's just more tanky, harder to kill. He also has the hardest combo in the game that everyone knows.
Press R.
Just press R. Point and click, press R.
Press R, and if the enemy has any AP, they perish. Even if they don't have AP, they still probably just die.
Yeah, pretty hard to dodge that one. Oh, here comes the cage.
This is an interesting one there, where like if you notice the way that he played that way, he drops the cage, forcing Orianna to stay in the center, but then uses Dark Matter to farm the wave,
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but we're going to have a gank here. Duck is looking not going to actually commit though. Looks like he's just going to help shove the wave, let Urikai get a reset off.
But I just give information over to Goldtooth, so maybe they, I think they can start this Drake here, because they know Silas is on the opposite side of the map. Xinjiao's in the area, I think they are just going to start it, yeah.
Yeah, it should be a free Drake, and there's not much that Silas can get on that side of the map as well. He's also down quite a bit, like, what, 4 counts?
Yeah.
So, I know that Silas's first clear is pretty slow, but so is Xinjiao's, so that's not really, it's not really a trade there.
Yeah, something's gone wrong there where
too much time hovering,
I think he showed. Yeah, I think he hovered bot side for a little while actually, like a couple minutes ago. Now that I remember, like he just hovered after his croaks, thinking that maybe something would happen. So he's probably lost a bit of time there. But as this game goes on, yeah, Zyra Khan, I mean they're up 10 CS actually. Which is pretty impressive, given I think I think earlier on they should struggle, but it seems, I mean, if Rakan can hit his Qs, I think they're mega chilling. And from every time we've looked, he has been hitting his Qs. Oh, Janna Q gone wide as well, but Rakan does not want to send it. I mean, it's hard. Actually, it's kind of hard for Rakan.
Xinjiao's out here, I think maybe. It's gonna be a 4v3. Flash out there by Carlin is gonna keep himself safe, but. Yeah, I don't know what he was fishing for there, because there was, you know, with the Drake being down and we still have a minute until Grubs.
Look what Orianna is. Like, I think she just got back to lane.
Yeah. Well, she is up fairly significantly on CS right now, so. And she's also going for a little bit more of a defensive build. I think this is going to turn into Archangel stuff, Seraph's Embrace, right?
Yes, with the T and Sapphire Crystal, yeah.
Yeah. And the Lucidity boots as well. Is that normal, or is it usually the Sorcerer shoes these days? I don't actually know.
I have seen CDR boots.
Is it because of the tier 3 boots now, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think they're still really strong. I mean, I know for a while they were like so turbo broken where you wanted to go CDR boots like almost every game possible. I think they did get nerfed to the degree Silas is in trouble.
Yeah,
probably
he should die.
Dead. Yeah, first blood to Xinjiao. Well, oh yeah, I don't know what he's doing there either. Both junglers have kind of found themselves in weird positions. Rakan is going to ult in.
I don't think they can get much else here though. This is still a 3v2. I don't know why they're hard trying to fight for these grubs. As soon as the Silas is dead, it's like, you know, we should be just handing this over, especially with the mana pool.
Oh, flash! Oh. There's a bit of panic on the side of Osaka. There seems to be a bit of panic there. Veigar flashing in, and I mean his first item is his first component is a catalyst. There's no extra damage, like coming in from his items, right? So I think he's just misjudged the amount of damage that he would do from a Q ult there, I guess. But yeah, I mean you're right to call it out. I think as soon as Silas dies, they should just. I think there's no point wasting important spells.
Yeah.
Trying to get a response kill.
Especially considering, you know, Veigar is an immobile champion. If that Xinjiao gets on top of him, that flash is gonna be the. Ooh, what the hell? What even happened there?
Yeah.
No. Let's watch that back. Give me 2 seconds. I need to see what happened. So he starts the dive just immediately.
Oh my god! He just kept blown up. Wow.
That was a really rough trade there for him, and I think that's gonna kind of set the pace a little bit for top lane from here on out, right? Like he's gonna be behind for probably the rest of this game, I imagine, unless something goes wrong, unless Gallant misplays.
Yeah, unless he misplays, Fiora should be an absolute demon in this side lane now. You'd expect.
Yeah. Ravenous Hydra completed now as well. So even if Cassante gets positive trades, all she needs to do is just, you know, hit the active on Ravenous Hydra and she'll be back up to like 75% HP. It's going to be really difficult.
Not looking good, Brev.
No, not indeed. But we've got a couple minutes, if that, onto the next Drake, I think. I believe they took the first one at like 7 minutes. So yeah, we've got about a minute and a half before it is up. And good. Oh, Tornado's gonna land, makes it easy for Corki to get the damage there onto the blue side bot lane, but not much else. And yeah, here we go. The auto cam has decided we should watch our daily dose of top lane punishment. So we go up and we watch Cassante get bullied a little bit. Yeah, okay, we see both junglers are hovering here in the bot side, but it looks like Duck is going for his top camps. And Xin Zhao is, yeah, there we go, the dragon is up. Xin Zhao is already there, he is already starting it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Osaka in a...
Oh, nice flash.
Oh my.
I think he should still die here. Gonna see the flash commit there by the Fiora as well. Fiora ultimate does drop here. Gonna pop the unstoppable there. Does bring out the all out. And if he lived, I would have been like, that would have been crazy. But he doesn't actually get out.
God.
He's
yeah, gold 2 Flick. They're in a fantastic position to win this game. They're up 2 Drakes. Fiora's 2-0. Gonna be unmatched in the sides. Yeah, I'm struggling to see a way back for Osaka here.
Yeah, I think outside of misplays, which don't get me wrong, Goldtooth have made some misplays, so let's not pretend they haven't. So there will probably be windows here for them to get back into it, and I think they have scaling on their side with the Vega, but it's gonna be a 3v2 here in the bot lane. Zaya's gonna pop the ultimate. She does pull all the feathers back and whiff there by Karlan on the W, so it's not gonna be a finish.
Karlan's on his way.
Turret shots being taken. If Silas gets in here, they could be the equalizer that they need, but I don't know. The health totals are really low. So unless he's confident taking a 3v1 or a 3v2, I don't think he can make a difference here.
I mean, it's just hard to get on them as well. You're into a Janna, who will just tornado you. Is I think that point earlier, Gallant was, I think he's like 1.5 levels up on this guy. Like it's for a second there, it was 11 to 9. And that's pretty. It's pretty tough.
I was gonna say we can check. So he's half a level on 10, and we're very close to level 12 on Gallant. So yeah.
Okay, he's just hit it. He's just hit it. Oh, this Cassante is slowly just gonna bleed out, I think. Janna's...
And he's gonna die here, I think. Like you mentioned,
Janna's walking top.
Scub is here.
Oh,
Hold up! He's insane! He actually does it!
No way.
That's gonna be a double kill.
Oh my god, what? I mean,
somebody clip that, bro. Clip that.
You called out the misplay. You called out the misplay, and there it is, legit, right in front of our eyes.
No way. That's so insane.
They're gonna try and dive Corki as well. Oh my god! But there's no way.
No. Surely we're not gonna have parallel misplay dives. Surely not. The auto cam cannot be the person. Whoa! We just zoomed in by mistake. Hold up. There we go. I don't know what happened there, but
yeah,
alright, cool. They call off the dive, and that was a wise choice. Because if they committed to that with so many members coming down south there, I think it would have been really bad.
It would have been a disaster. Yeah. Yeah. What a misplay top lane. Oh my god.
Cassante has a gold lead now because of that misplay. That's crazy. Hold up though. Okay. Immediate cyclone there, but Scub is still gonna die.
Oh my god. Doesn't matter. Fiora's just killed Cassante again. Oh no.
This is so messy. And then comes Karlan, but all he's really here for is to keep Captain Monkey alive. And top lane turret's gonna go down.
Wow. So 1-for-1 overall on the map, but despite that misplay.
Hold up. I'm gonna cheat. I wanna see what happens.
Yeah.
So while all of the nonsense was happening, bot, he's kind of low already. We see the TP come in by the Fiora. I mean, you just speed this bad boy up. He's gonna catch him basing. Can we not? He's gonna catch him while basing.
Oh wow!
And just straight up bursts him. Pops the ultimate, and then with the Tiamat trigger off of Ravenous Hydra, just pop, immediate death. And,
wow.
Damn.
So despite that misplay earlier, it legit does not matter. Fiora's gonna do Fiora things.
And then as we come back towards live here, nothing happened in the interim, so that's not too bad here for the blue side. They are still a little bit down in gold, but not by a massive amount. Silas is being contested in his camps by the solo laners there, and Janna.
DP coming in. I think this is. Are they gonna look to? They're not gonna fight this Herald, right?
Nah, surely
Oh,
not.
no, wait,
Well,
no,
to be
not-
fair,
no,
everybody
not
drops
starting,
off.
not
Everybody drops off.
Yeah.
Yeah. They think twice of it, thinking, "Oh, look, we might get caught out here. Let's just not do this." I want to see how many stacks do we have on the Vega. Let's have a look. He's on 124 stacks with 242 AP, despite having not really built much actual ability power. So he's not too bad. He's also rushing Pen. Right now,
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I don't think you normally often see a rower into a void staff. I think it does directly just build into void staff, right? It's oh wow.
It's void staff or crypto bloom. As Rakan is gonna kill the Janna here. But now the blue side have to bounce. As you can see Fiora coming in.
God.
And that is going to be a straight up kill onto the Vega. There should be another one as well. Two quick kills. And should be a third as well. As I don't think Silas can get out of this. And there is nowhere for him to go.
That's Soul Point. I think that's the sequence that breaks the game here.
Yeah, that's rough.
3 for nothing. And third Drake over to Gold Tooth as well.
Signals of game 1 here, where it's just like it's 17 minutes in game, and yeah, Gold lead's not too far apart, but the objective control has just been Goldtooth's game, and it's so hard for them to do anything about. We see the Cassante here is looking for something, but there's not much really his team can help him with here. There's nothing to do. Although he's not walking out, he's still trying to take it. Shockwave is going to come out. He's going to go in. He's going to pop the all out as well. He gets out on no HP. This champ is bullshit. That's so crazy that he actually gets away with that. That's so criminal.
Cassante? That's crazy, actually. Wow.
He's considering how badly the lane went 1v1. I think you know, he's actually been putting on a bit of a show here. Once he's gotten some of these items, release date diff, as someone says in the chat, which, you know what, I'm inclined to kind of believe. Like, it does kind of feel that way, as we see a dive come out here, but so much damage just comes out onto the Xayah. 3-man here, but look how much damage they're taking with the turret, and Corki doesn't die. He just lives, and Scud is going to get Capybara as well.
What is
this is pure catastrophe. And now they're going to get themselves that third kill. Rakan's going to try and get himself to safety, but in comes the flash from the Zinjal. And it is, I think it might be tilt at this point.
Yeah. That I have no idea what they're thinking with that dive. They completely overestimate the damage that they would do, and for them to go for a 3-for-1 dive and end up all dying without getting a single kill is,
Ooh, big Shockwave solo kill onto Lanzus. Nice.
Yeah, it's a tilter.
Gonna get,
good and a solo kill in the mids. Objective bounties coming up as well. I really, as we said before, you know, whoever's behind in this game, I struggle to see a way back for them, just on the pure basis of, you know, how do they really start fights, and it's incredibly hard for them to get on top of Goldtooth's comp. You know, when they have a Janna. The disengage that she brings is just too good, I think, and yeah, it's not looking good, Brev.
It is gonna be hard for them. But what I will say is that there have been glimmers of hope for sure. I think that, and again, like we said, it's not like any team is infallible here. Many mistakes have been made on both sides, and so we're gonna see Cassante still trying to take this fight to the Fiora, but Fiora just shreds.
Look at Silas.
Vega's there. All Out's going to come out, but in comes the Fiora ultimate as well. Vega and Silas are here now, so it's going to be a 3v1. Big shutdown onto Lanzus. Let's see how much gold does that actually give him there. It gave him an extra 230, so he's actually up right now on the mid lane. So
that's crazy.
I think the only thing that sucks here is his build is not great. I think if he had just rushed like Rabadons or something, like, enemy team have no MR right now, right? So the magic pen, I don't think it's doing him a lot. Yeah, he is just dead. He's just gone. Nothing can be done. Which is rough. But yeah, so there we go. Second item Crypto Bloom here.
But
which is like the slightly worse magic pen item, but
Yeah.
it gives him a lot more CDR and it gives him healing if he kills someone, which, you know, I guess in a team environment, you can use those. I think you mainly go for the CDR, right? It's more about being able to get the W off more times. But yeah, in comes the TP here. Oriana's here. Two-man Shockwave. It's only going to land onto Silas here. Silas should die. He does get hit by the tornado. And that is going to be a kill for Captain Monkey.
They're going to start Baron. They're pinging Baron.
Pings onto the Baron, yeah. I think they're going to go and start it. One member down. It was obviously the jungler. We see TP coming out here by Lanzus. So it looks like they have to. They feel like they have to contest this. And
I think it's free. I don't. I'm scared for them if they try and contest this.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's hard.
It's not the Baron that completely shreds them. I can't.
Yeah, the Hunter Baron.
Yeah. And
yeah, there we go. Yurikai is gonna go straight down. Nothing he can do. They get the Baron anyway. Now it's a 3v5. Lanzus here is on the side. Capybara and Hope are they're nearby, but like there's nothing they can do. So it's just gonna be pulling it off there. In comes Fiora with the riposte. A crazy riposte deck. Yeah, that's just a kill. That's just a kill.
Fiora. That's yeah. Vega does not want to be there. That's for sure. It's I mean they should have Soul soon, no? Like it should be very soon.
Yes. It should
it's now. It's now.
Yeah.
That's just free Soul. So
yeah.
Osaka's solo laners are dead. Yeah, it's looking really rough.
Hold out. Silas has got the steel tech, I believe. Look, he's going for it as well. He's gonna jump the wall.
I think he has to.
Nah, they don't. He doesn't.
And yeah.
And that might be all she wrote. I think it's kind of hard here. From this point, I mean, Silas is a champion in jungle. In my opinion, he needs to be ahead to be effective. If he is below, like if he's what's the word? Not below. If he's behind, he is mega useless. Especially considering there's no high impact ultimates for him to steal, right? It's literally just Shockwave, so it's not like he can steal the effectiveness of someone else. So if anything, he's kind of playing with three abilities here. Is we're gonna see Rakan pop ulti just to stay alive. Veigar drop the cage as well to give them some space, but with it being down now for another 10 seconds. Looks like the red side aren't going to try and punish it. Cassante here looking, but I don't think there's anything to find.
No, like, again, like, it's just really hard to find angles to come back. It has to be a gold to throw. Like, they have to, like, categorically just completely in throw it away, right? If it's just on even footing, it's just really hard for Osaka to start anything. Like, Rakan really struggles into a lot of these champs. Like you said, the Salas is nothing really good to steal besides Shockwave, and he's behind already. He is pretty useless right now. Like, he's still sitting on one item, and Fiora's just a side lane demon that will probably take 2 members at least, maybe 3 to just stop her.
Yeah.
So they're just bleeding everywhere, and
it's really difficult here. I think that, you know, the Veigar has had a hard time getting into this one. He's 1-4 right now. Capybara has done okay. I think Capybara and Hope have done okay, but like they're not enough to win, you know?
Yeah.
In comparison to the like hemorrhaging issues that have occurred on the top side of the map. Like 0-4 on the Silas, 1-4 on the Veigar. It's hard to make up for those losses by going even, you know? And that is essentially what Xayah and Rakan have done.
Yeah, they would have to do. Yeah, they would have to do an awful lot more to give their team a bit of hope. But yeah, being even is. I mean, she's actually down in items.
Yeah,
well.
she is. I mean, she's down in level as well.
Yeah, so I mean, she's done well, but like, well, he's done well, but like, yeah, not really enough when the rest of the map is kind of on fire, honestly.
No, 1000%. It's so hard right now for anybody on the blue side here to find something that they can actually, you know, push any kind of advantage. You know, like again, right now the Rakan, he's a level down, but he's also, it's not even really about being a level down the Janna. It's about being 6 levels down on the solo carry you need to ult on top of, right? His job, if he was to be the primary form of engage, is to land land the ultimate onto this level 15 Corki or this level 16 Oriana, and he is level 10. You know,
or
like
or the level 17 Fiora that will just one shot you probably.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. You engage before you've even pressed R. You're going for the knockup. You're probably dead. Like in that little second and a half, like second buffer between once you dash to the place and you do the knockup. You know.
Saya having the flash as well. That was rough.
Yeah. Ultimate's gonna come out here by Fiora.
Holy!
Pops 3 vitals immediately, and now Cassante is trying his hardest to make sure that 4th vital doesn't get popped. Does pop all out to drag Fiora away. But his team are in a choke point, and they're all gonna die. There's nothing they can do.
I mean, pressing the funny button does not matter. They're just getting completely destroyed.
Fiora gets to run them down.
Yeah.
No,
wow,
Gallant has run this one, I think. It's the Fiora, unlike the Camille last game, I think the Fiora has done a ton of work here.
Yep.
And yeah, GG. Congratulations to Grandpa Goldtooth, is the first series win of the tournament. And they made them work for it, to be fair, taking it to 3 games, but...
Yeah, I give props to Osaka for, you know, I mean, they're a mashup team as well, right? So you would imagine Goldtooth signing up is like pre-made, you know, they have some sort of synergy, right? So yeah, for Osaka to kind of, I mean, this game was pretty much a stomp, right? But for the other 2 games, contest them pretty close in both games, take a game as well, I think is pretty impressive given it's their first game together. Well, I mean, I think they've scrimmed once, right? But or something. But I think it's pretty impressive that they were able to take it to 3 games, and you know, I think there's hope for them to get out of the group for sure.
No, for sure, I agree. I think again, when we look at the context of Group D, which hold up, I'm gonna quickly, I'll bring up the group in a sec. I just need to move the tab over to where the draft tab is, and then we're good. Wrong button. So let me just bring it up real quick. Boom, there we go. So if we look at each group, right, I think the Group D, like I said, I don't think any of the like heavy hitters, like when I think of the people who I was assuming would be favorites, I'm looking at, you know, I think Chudlings, I'm thinking Mouser Mafia,
and Donny Blue.
Like Donny Blue. I think those 3 teams, realistically speaking, if we're looking at like long-standing players who have played in the Sweatlord bracket and done well, that those 3 teams are looking strong. If we're looking at new people, I think Shymaker looks good. I think that Lucidity Red looks interesting. I think that Manalik Rose look good. But none of them are in Group D. You know, I think Group D are consistently, it's like the group of kind of all of your like, middle of the pack guys. So I think, you know, Osaka team, despite that loss there, you know, it was very scrappy, and I think arguably they kind of lost a bit in draft, to be honest. I think that game 3, having no way to start a fight, and is it not 3 losing lanes as well? Because like the Cassante into the Fiora is not great, but the Vega into Oriana. And then, I thought it was Vega favored, but I was wrong. And yeah, Zaya Rakan into the Corki is rough too.
Yeah, I mean, Zaya Rakan, like, as it goes later on, I think once they got to like 5-6, I think they were actually mega chilling, right? But yeah, like, very early on, it does look a bit rough for them. So yeah, it's pretty much almost 3 losing lanes, and then I think that just shows. I mean, yeah, Salah's first pick really struggled there. Just draft 5 champs with bad ultis. You know, what can the guy do, especially from behind? Yeah, draft was a bit of a struggle for them that game. I mean, I really liked their draft game too. It was really good, quite simple to execute. You know, if they can just follow that, I think they will be okay. I think maybe.
No, 100%. But I mean, good job there for Grandpa Goldtooth, getting themselves their first win in not only in the Summer Invitational, but in the MiniLCS full stop. You know, first time showing, and they're going to take that first series. They only need to win 1 more series to lock playoffs at this point, so they need to be able to beat Big Bad Buttercups or Project Styx. Technically speaking, you could beat Project Styx by not having to do anything if they don't find a support in the next 3 days. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, they are one win away from locking playoffs at this point, which is big for them. I saw someone in the Twitch chat ask about if we're streaming other brackets tonight as well. There is a Weenie Hut game currently being streamed over on the Runeterra Rising Twitch channel. It is Mace Volley Babes, or Mexi Ace Volley Babes versus Shadow Wizard Money Gang. So that is Weenie Hut Group B action.
Weenie Hut banger.
Yeah, you love to see it. It's three people who were on the winning team last season. So Tide, Soot, and Sai. And then their bronze jungler, who is a guy I had to find off Reddit for them to help them make the team. So my goat and Spoob in the mid lane. So, which is also, this is the first time we've ever seen Spoob play in MiniLCS as a main roster person. She technically has a 100% win rate because she's only ever subbed in. So we'll have to see how it works. Where we watch Wiener Hut, look 2 messages up, bro. 2 messages above where you spoke.
Bro is blind,
is there.
Bro is blind. Yeah. Oh wait, my jungler is coaching them as well. Shout out Fatty.
Yeah, Fat Cat is chosen. He's this dude. There's actually, if we get the team sheet up, there are so many teams that have coaches in Weenie Hut right now, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, let me have a look at it. One sec. We've got, so Iron Brew Esports have a coach, Volley Babes have a coach, Dagestonian Death Squads have a coach, Corn and Ball Torture have a coach.
Interesting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like that's like 40% of the teams. Although I'm not gonna lie, one of the coaches might be a bit fraudulent. Iron Brew Esports' coach is Sun or Asheville.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, you're gonna get coached by a dude who can't even play his 40 solo duo games to actually take part in the tournament. Seems legit. But the rest of them, they're all pretty legit coaches. We've got Fat Cat for Volley Babes. Nox is coaching Dagestonian Death Squad. Magnus is coaching Corn and Ball Torture. So yeah, man.
I'm actually a coach in middle bracket.
I saw. Yeah.
I'm there to. I'm not doing anything.
You're just there for vibes.
Yeah, I'm just there just to watch Sunny and Murmur lose, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Everybody off-rolling in that team. We've got to see what
happens. Sunny said I was coaching. I was like, okay, fine. And then Murmur tells me he's playing jungle, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, we're all off-roll. And I'm like, bro, why am I even here? Like, what a waste of time, bro. Like, 5 all off-roll. Nice. GG.
Oh, yeah.
He's there to drink. I am there to drink, yeah.
I think we're good to cut at that point. I think that's everything. So I'm gonna probably raid the Runeterra Rising one now, so that everybody who's still in here can go and enjoy whatever that Weenie Hut gameplay turns into. I can see the draft right now, and it's looking interesting.
Is it looking Weenie Hut-esque?
We got Zoe support, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, is it Zoe support or is it Zoe? I can't even tell, dude. It might be Maokai support. Wait, so the draft is Zoe, Senna, Jax, Ilaoi, Maokai, and then Shadow Wizard Money Gang has Yasuo, Gragas, Set, Kayn, and Mel.
It is Maokai support, yeah.
Yeah.
The
only reason I said the Zoe as the support is because I know Tide has been playing it a lot. He played it a lot in in-houses and was tilting people.
I have. Yeah, so. I mean, it's one of the most tilting picks you can. I mental boom when I see Zoe supporting solo queue. That'd be
Fez. But yeah, all right. Anyway, for those of you who are still here with us, we appreciate you watching. Go check out Runeterra Rising. We will rate them now. And we will see all of you, I think, tomorrow for the first official broadcast. They'll be run by Aaron with all the bells and whistles and not this kind of B-Tech looking design stuff we got going over here. But yeah, we will see all of you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the Weenie Hut action over on Runeterra Rising.
Peace.